Hey, what's going on, everybody? Blaze for here, and today I have for you another Black Clover mobile video. And inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the summoning animations in Black Clover, as well as the similarities from Black Clover to other pity games and how they will all work. So if you guys are interested in that stuff, be sure to click the like button, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. We're only 40 subs away from 100. I think we can do it before the end of this month, so let's keep on pushing. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Now, over the few days and stuff like that as well, I think it's about a week now that we've been doing content for this game. We've slowly more gotten ourselves more immersed inside of Black Clover Mobile here. And one of the main things that we were thinking about was how the summoning were gonna go. Now, I remember mentioning this in my Everything You Should Know pretty much video, in which you guys can check a look on my channel to check out that video there as well. I mentioned that the summoning animation was going to be a key part inside of this video. Now, if we go ahead and go up to that key part here, it's around this area, we'll get to see at least a part of it. And I realized that I might be a little bit mistaken here. This was pointed out by my friend Dan and a couple other friends here, in which they highlighted what the summoning animation could really be. Now, I said this here was the main summoning animation, right? Because of course they popped out the book. It shows just something like that. The book was changing. It went from an R or SR. It went from blue, orange, but we don't know the final steps of it. So I kind of felt that was going to be the animation, right? Well, in fact, my friends ended up pointing out a little bit more than I expected here. If we go ahead and go up a little bit higher, remember saying that most likely this next clip is going to be like a story mission. Well, if you look at it here, it's similar to one game in particular that I keep mentioning, which is Grand Cross. Now, for those who play Grand Cross, what it does with the summoning animation, you have Meliodas, the main character, who's fighting this demon, in which he has to deflect a blast somewhat like that, and then either kill the demon or lose to the demon. Now, as we can see in this little hint here, he goes straight through the blast, changes forms for a second, and kills it, in which that is a major little hit right there. This goes black and white. Is one of the few iconic things that Black Clover does. Now, with that being stated, I figured that could most likely be the animation for this in general. Now, this is just something that we're going similar, because we have to remember that Big Studios was a major part of the making of Grand Cross, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and so you would definitely see those similarities, such as the models that we're seeing, the graphics, everything, how polished it is, even some of the open world. Now, he deflected a blue blast. Now, that makes me notice that since he deflected that blue blast, there might be different colors, right? Or something different with the animation. Which brings me back up to this part here, where once we're going past Noel here, we get to see the blue book change it to something gold. And it looks like, of course, the gold gave them at least an R rating Noel. Now, I'm not too sure on the book, how the book, at least colors, will go, because they haven't shown us all of the animation things there. But I definitely think that the deflection of the hit here does match up to at least the color related symbolism for at least Noel here when the book actually popped up and everything else came out. I feel like that definitely has some correlation with each other, and I feel like it might be different. So that's one of the first things I wanted to go over. As for the second thing here, we're going to be talking about the pity system of this game. Now, the pity system, of course, if you guys don't know what that is when you reach a certain part in the pity, or a certain part in getting the guaranteed character, or at least a SSR or something like that. However you guys know with Gacha talk, pretty much you guys can figure out what I'm talking about here. When you get your character here, there's usually checkpoints in which can work with pity, or when you make it to the end of the banner, there's usually a pity, you get the guaranteed character or get an SSR no matter what. Now, with this system, I feel like it's going to be more of a Grand Cross related system as well. And that's mainly just because of how everything's going about it. We have so many similarities with this game, like the ultimates just then that you just saw again. The look of just models, the look of the game itself, and then of course just the summoning animation, if that is right, if that's to be the summoning animation, which would make sense to be. It definitely should be something like this, because I can just see you having to swipe down or something here, and then swipe down, deflects, boom, there you go. You get to see animation and it just plays all the way through. Now, this is something that I feel like it's going to be exactly for the pity system. We're going to have, of course, some banners that are going to have 3 pities, one at 300, one at 600, one at 900. For guaranteed SSRs, 900 would definitely be the one that you're allowed to choose. Or they can have the old 7 Deadly Sins pity system, where not only were you allowed to go to those pities, but you were also just allowed to just go all the way up just to that last pity here and get the guaranteed character themselves, or get a random character as long as it's a guaranteed SSR. Now, I don't know what the percentages would be. Hopefully they're a little bit better than GC's, definitely, because GC does not have the best of pity systems in the world. But its rates for pity is not too good, but the pity system itself is pretty aight. So I don't know what you guys think about this. What you think? What do you think the pity system is going to be like? How do you think some of the animation is going to be? Do you think it's just going to be the book that I showed you guys like in my original video? Is it just going to be how the book just came out and that's just going to be the entire freaking system for it? Or is it going to be the new one that we're thinking of here, which is with the demon, in which Asta has to take down, he's deflecting the blue orb and junk like that, and then it goes into the book system where it shows the summoning. So you guys let me know down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. I'm doing daily Black Clover content. We're gonna be trying to at least do a couple other things soon. I think the next video I'm gonna have out for you guys is gonna be at least a channel trailer, so you guys can know exactly what to expect from me, get to know me a little bit more, and then we might do a Q&A video if you guys are up for that. Let me know down below in the comment section, and of course, tell me if there's a certain video you guys want to look at. But till next time, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, peace out.